Hi, I'm Peter Sidwell and welcome to Quick Kitchen. This is a brand new mini series. It's all about family recipes. Short, sharp, quick, fast and economical dishes that can be made. I've set myself a task, £5. I've got £5 to spend and make a delicious meal for a family of 4. Now, this dish is a beautiful Milanese pasta dish flavoured with fennel, chilli, garlic. It is delicious and it is ready in 10 minutes. So we'll get started. Got a pan of salted boiling water on here. Let's get our pasta on first. Really important. Dried pasta is delicious. Spaghetti, super cheap, and it is easy to cook. So we're going 350 grams for 4 people. All right? So I've got the guys sat here as well doing the edit while we cook. So if they've got any questions, they will pipe them up as well. But if you have any questions about these recipes, post them in the comments below and I will get right back to you. So, pasta, give it a twist like that, and then into a big pan. Really important, big pan, okay? You want that pasta to be able to really rumble around the pan and boil, okay? So, I've got another non-stick pan on here. This is my masterclass cast aluminium 4.5 litre shallow pan, isn't it, Emily?
Yeah.
It is our go-to pan. It is so versatile because this pasta, when it's cooked, we dump into here where our lovely sauce is. So, a little bit of olive oil. So you like the sound of this dish, Emily?
Yeah, sounds good.
I was taught this by an Italian guy called Vittorio and it was the most delicious dish. I've been cooking it for years. It's so easy and so delicious. It really is. So, clove of garlic. You can chop it, you can grate it, whatever you want. Straight in the pan. Red chilli. You could use dried chili flakes if that's what you've got in the cupboard. I've got a fresh red chilli. I've got the budget for it, so I'm going to use it, okay? But it is entirely up to you. And if you really don't like spicy food, don't add the chilli in, okay? It's not essential. So, chop one way into matchsticks, group it all together and then chop the other way. Straight into the pan. I've got fennel seeds. Now, we're actually using Cumberland sausage to make our ragu. Now, pork, fennel, chili, garlic, ultimate combination. So good. So fennel seeds in. Now, if you haven't got fennel seeds, but you have got dried tarragon in the cupboard, use that. Similar flavour profile. But I absolutely love fennel seeds and I've always got them in the kitchen cupboard. Now I've got my sausages. Cut down there. Remove the skin. Can we see this all right, Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remove the skin. It's so much easier to do it this way. Sausages are not just for cooking, they're for ingredients. And they're so good for adding into dishes because there's loads of flavour, seasonings, all sorts going on in there. So, straight in with our sausage meat. Into this. Right, so use the back of a wooden spoon and just press the sausage meat down, okay? It only takes about 3 or 4 minutes to cook. But you will smell straight away the chili, the fennel and the garlic. It's just such a good combination of flavours. So Italian, really is. So just the back of the spoon. And don't be afraid to sort of leave it for a couple of minutes and let it caramelise a little bit because that caramelisation will turn into flavour. Right, let that cook. Give it a couple of minutes. Right, pasta, just giving it a good stir around with some tongs. Make sure nothing sticks. Right, sausages here. I've let it caramelise up a little bit. Do you see how it's just started to catch a little bit? That's okay, don't worry about it. Now that has cooked, it's time to turn it into a ragu. And it is really, really simple. I have got a tin of supermarket chopped tomatoes. They are the cheapest I could find, so they're not great quality, but I'm going to boil this and that will reduce the water out and increase the flavour. So straight in. you know how much a tin of tomatoes is these days, Emily?
I'm going to give it a guess. 25, 30
Ooh, close, close. 28 pence for a tin of tomatoes, all right? It's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Right, with the bowl, I'm going to basically nick a bit of my pasta water like that. Can you see that, Emily? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's got starch in from the pasta. That's going to help make everything creamy and delicious. So that needs to go in as well. Put it on full heat, okay? And we want to bring this to a boil and reduce it by half. And when I say reduce by half, that means boiling its volume down so it gets rid of the water, the steam will evaporate out and it leaves a richer tomato flavour. Ready?
Yeah.
Right, the ragu has reduced now by half. We are almost there. Creme fraiche. Now, it is really important. I tell my wife this all the time. Do not buy low-fat creme fraiche. It splits when you put it into hot things. Buy full fat, okay, for what you want it to do. If you haven't got creme fraiche, you use a little bit of cream if you want. If you're being a bit more health conscious, leave it out. It's okay. So, in we go. And then half of the parmesan. And that gives a real sort of savoury, umami richness. And then we'll use the other half to top it with. Look how quickly that now turns into this sort of almost creamy, tomatoey ragu. Smells good. I'm going to season it up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And now you have a taste, okay? It's really important that you taste your food at this point before you make any adjustments before you serve it up. So give it a stir, get all that seasoning through. Dead easy this, isn't it? Right. I'm happy with that. It's got a nice tang to it, a little creaminess. It's got depth because of the parmesan. It's good. Right, so pasta time. Right, I'm going to lift this onto here so you guys can see it. Pasta has had 9 minutes, okay? That's it. No more. Pasta is better for you if you cook it to al dente. It's got a slower release on its GI, okay? If you overcook it, it becomes quite stodgy. So take some tongs, lift, let it drip for like a few seconds, and then bring it to the pasta. Introduce the pasta to the sauce, not the other way around.
Why is that?
Just gives you the chance to sort of enrobe the sauce around the pasta. For some reason, in the UK, we kind of put the pasta in the bowl and the sauce on the top. It comes from the 1980s where your mum made spaghetti bolognese out of a jar of dolmio. That's where it's come from. I know it has. All right? It's not how they do it in Italy. Pasta is in. Now just take your tongs and just turn it over. Okay? Keep it cooking a little bit. We want that sauce just to kind of reduce down just a little bit. Right, let's lift this onto here. That'll wipe down. And there you go. That is how to make the most incredible sausage, fennel and chilli Milanese pasta dish. All it needs is the last bit of parmesan on there, which, let's be honest, always makes everything just that little bit more delicious, doesn't it? A little bit more black pepper on there. And I like, and this is personal, I like a little bit of olive oil at the end because it gives a silkiness to it. So you just drizzle it on there like that. And when you eat it, it gets that sort of silky smooth. It's delicious. And then have a taste. Now, if you want the recipe, go to petersidwell.com. You'll find the recipe there. And also make sure you check out our weekly cookery program every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We are on Twitter, LinkedIn. Where else are we, Emily?
TikTok.
YouTube. TikTok we might be. We're coming. We'll be there soon. But that is how you make the most incredible Milanese pasta ragu under a £5. In fact, it cost me £4. That's £1 a portion. That's a bargain.